Hey, family, this is Bishop Jackson. I just want to tell you, oh my God, thank you. Now, let me bring you up to speed. Many of you may not have known. I came on this week, in the earlier part of the week, and shared with people that we had a $50,000 deficit that started at $100,000 that we were able to settle that much, but we had another $50,000. And I did not know where we were going to be able to raise or how to get that money to handle the next level of obligations that were upon us. It created a deficit. We do so much in the community, helping, training, development, being a center for events, podcasts, studios. We give to the body of Christ. We create programming such as stuff for cancer, cancer awareness, COVID training. It goes on from our seminary and missions, all that we do, planting churches, helping pastors. I mean, the list does not stop. And we were with our church leaders, and they said to me, we were talking, and they said, well, we do so much, and so many people say to us all the time, they wish they could, if we ever need them, let them know. And so we work with so many organizations and so many groups, and we're doing so much. Some churches are just, you're there on Sunday morning. We are literally open on a regular basis, 7 days a week, doing community work. Pastors are coming through, leaders, stuff for HIV, treatment, development, training, classes. We offered free classes for churches during COVID. We trained their entire media team completely free. We brought them in. We're doing system installations. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to leave in just a little while to go to Georgia to help a church and do a system installation. Most people charge them $2,000-$3,000. We don't do that to churches. We try to be there to be a blessing and to undergird ministry. I was once a pastor. I pastored a church that we were small at the time, and it was rough because everything came out of the pastor's back pocket. And trust me, even in large, I understand that. I oftentimes I remember hearing a conversation with Bishop T.D. Jakes and the late, great apostle and him. They were talking, Frederick K.C. Price was talking, and they said, everyone wants a large building until you get it. And it was shocking to hear Dr. Price, a man that God's blessed, and obviously Bishop T.D. Jakes that's had more setbacks, but God is setting him up for the future. I remember when he had to let go much of his staff. I mean, ministry goes through transition. Now, thanks be unto God, we've not had to let go anybody, fire anybody, cut anybody's pay rate or any of those kinds of things. We've been able to do everything, and God has worked miracles because of what we did. So I started making appeals to people, went on social media. It was gutsy for me. And when I say it was gutsy for me, I'm a proud man. I've been very blessed. Ministry has not always been easy. Let me tell you, some of you may be like me with an apostolic assignment, and it's a struggle. I came from a ministry that had plenty of money. And to start with zero on a bag boy salary, building great ministry. That's what I started, working for a local grocery store called Winn-Dixie. Many of you have seen me in the community. That's what I did. And we have built and developed ministry. Listen to me. We've done, at one time we had over 148 schools all over the United States. We trained more pastors and leaders. One out of three, mega church pastors at one time buried a certificate, diploma, a degree from our school. We put training programs all over the United States. Listen, our hands have been busy serving God. We've planted churches, put pastors in it, sponsored missionaries. We're doing the work. We do training for every cause known to man to equip the body. When we went through COVID, we jumped in, went into churches, and just trained, set up media departments. It wasn't about no money. It was about the body of Christ is in trouble. And so, COVID was rough. I mean, when I say rough, we weathered through it easily, but it was rough. And things got behind and things needed to be done. And there were maintenance that needed to be addressed and things for our future that had to be done. And now the roosters have come and it's time to ante up. And so we started doing that. We started anteing up, doing what we need to do. We took personally a large sum of money, me and Lady Vicky, and we sold it into the ministry. The church leaders began to give. I mean, people just started sharing. And so then we came to social media, and we came to social media because we really couldn't reach everybody that we wanted to reach. Telephone numbers, trying to get the message out as quickly as possible. And listen. Let me say this. I almost want to cry. Literally, people started coming up to the office, knocking on the door, calling the number that we gave you and saying, hey, here's $500, put it on it. I mean, we had the $50 people and the $100 people and people with some lesser amounts, and I'm thankful for them. And then we had people that said, here's $1,000, here's another $1,000, that started to sow and to give. And then, listen, most importantly, we had clients that we work with, and I told you that if you're out there and you owe us a bill, pay it now. If you're getting ready to have an event and we gave you the grace of doing it right before the event, just go and bless us with it now. If we've got a contract with you or doing business with you, pay it up. Just say, hey, Doc, I'm going to pay a couple months up. I'm going to be a blessing to you all because we believe in the quality of product. People ask, how can you help? You can donate. Some of you said, well, I can't donate. I don't have it, but I use your services and I can pay up. I can do any of those kinds of things. Listen to me. I need you to do whatever you can do. Now, let me address this, and I addressed it the other day. The word out, several people, when you start talking like this, people will say stuff. And I expected negative statements. People like say, you know what? They about to be homeless or churchless or whatever. Crazy stuff people say. Listen to me. This is not that kind of case. I've always said in ministry, and this is my thing that I tell you, I'm a survivor. We weather storms. Many churches weather storms that you don't even know they're weathering. I could name 5 churches in the city that are mega, that's going through bankruptcy and reconstruction. Now, that's not my job to talk about their infrastructure. And some of you are part of those churches. Some of the leaders shared with you. Some of them were able to work it out internally. But needless to say, thank God we're nowhere near bankruptcy or any of those kinds of things. But it's because God has given us stewardship, great stewardship, but good people that sold in us. Now, we've taken a major bite because we hired and did things for the community. And it didn't reciprocate as well. But sometimes some seeds have to stay in the ground a lot longer before you get a harvest. And that's okay. We good with that. We're not resentful. We're not upset. We're not angry. We're not bitter. We're not mad. It happens. But listen to me. What I need your help to do, I need you to go today and not just watch this video and plant a seed. The Cash App, we place it on the screen. The announcer comes on at the end and shares with you. Cash App something. I don't care how small, how large. I just need you to do something. Show me, said Bishop Jackson, show me. Listen to me. If you help make things happen for me, God will make things happen for you. And listen to me. I'm just going to, let's just plain and simple and say this. I love this. A friend in me is a good friend to have, knowing that you have supported us. I'm behind a large media conglomerate. My Maximizer, our network, has over 250,000 subscribers. They're giving me minute by minute, showing me who's giving and who's sowing seed and who's helping. I'm able to see it. My staff is making me ready. We're praying over the names of people that are sowing seed and praying God's favor on their life. Having me as a friend and being able to reference, hey, Doc, when y'all were in need, we came through and we sold. May not have been large, but we did. I am definitely a friend. I'm going to say this to you. I am definitely a friend that can be beneficial. Many of you have helped people that can never be beneficial. And so I'm saying that to some people because I think sometimes we fail to realize you never know where life will throw us. And many of you that are in ministry, if you want to go start doing live podcasting, come on, sign a contract with. Now is the time where your seed works. You say, well, I'm going to do it in August or October. Go on, pay now. Let's get it started. Let's start working on the setup and building the infrastructure. You got a conference coming up and you want to reach thousands of people. My product does reach that kind of group. And call my team. Let us help you. Inbox me. Let me get you, pay for it. Get it up. Let's solve this. But let me tell you. I am so thankful. I mean, they've been telling me, Pastor, we got a zell. Zells are coming in. Cash apps are coming in. People are dropping money by cashier's checks. I'm going to be honest with you. We did this out of the obedience of talking with our team and obedience to the Lord. And I'm going to be honest. I thought it was a wild card. I really just did not think people would even really, I didn't think I was likable and people would do anything. I'm not going to be in your inbox and talking to you, buddy. I'm a loner. So I don't run with a large clique. So I just assume maybe, people would not do it. But people have done. To our broadcasters, please. Maybe a chance to pay your bill up. Say, hey, Pastor, I'm going to pay for several months and pay out the contract. I want to sow and be a blessing. And to you that just God has touched your heart, please. Now, there may be a group of you that you don't have $1 to even sow. This is what I need for you to do. I need for you to do two things. The first thing is I need you to bombard heaven. I want you to pray that God will touch heart, that I believe that someone's in a room today and they've got the ability to solve it and put us over the top, not just meeting the need, but put us over the top. And then the next thing is I want you to share it with friends and people and say, hey, I believe in this ministry. I don't have anything to give, but I believe that they're doing a great work. And that works for me. Listen, my whole ministry, at the end of these things, I've shared a little nugget of preaching because my whole ministry has been about overcoming, pressing forward. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. We didn't get here because of our budget. We got here because of our God. We got here because we believed in ministry. And this is encouragement to pastors. Stop dying and never letting anyone know that you're going through. Get rid of the ego. God had to deal with me about pride and ego and all of those kinds of things. And he says, son, are you more concerned about what I call you to do or your perception of people? Listen to me. Now, Zemekio Jackson, ready, is okay. But I want to make sure that the ministry is okay and everything about it. To our pastors that work with us on a regular basis, thank you so much. I thank your partnership. I thank you. Some of them went ahead and said, hey, Pastor, I'm going to just sow this into you. I'm thankful. I'm really trying to hold back the emotions because I am shocked, just the level of kindness. And some people I'm shocked that haven't responded. And I know you may be articulating a response, but some people, the way they have responded, people that I didn't even know. Now, it sounds like you're getting a lot of money coming in. I don't need to give. Trust me, we need it. I want to be over the top. I want to reach the goal. I want to come back on and announce, hey, y'all, we did it, and we went over that God touched hearts. So the goal is $50,000. I don't have a just number yet, but I can tell you we chipping at it. So partners, friends, social media people that's on our network that's watching this, people that are on social media, please, from the bottom of my heart, tuck an extra seed, say, hey, I'm gonna give. Now, our membership at our church has given so much. So even if you feel led to do, some of them come and say, Pastor, I saw the live and I know we've been given, but I'm gonna give some more as well. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm amazed at the generosity. You know, me and Lady Vicky, the size of amount of money that we gave towards the already $100,000 was a huge chunk. And I felt it. But God is opening opportunities for me. I believe that if I seed into a ministry that he blesses, and not only do we seed in our ministry, we seed into other ministries. And so I want to encourage you, pastors, leaders, maybe you may think, raise offering. You know, we'll raise an extra offering and we'll just send whatever we get to Bishop Jackson and the Hospital Church and St. Thomas and the Inspired Network and what they're doing. Let me tell you something. Everything that you do is appreciated from the bottom of my heart. Now, after it's all over, we will tally up everything and we're going to articulate our appreciation. But I know that I'm just a happy pastor. I'm a happy leader to know that people's hearts have been touched. And this may not be you today, but it may be you tomorrow. And when you get multi-million-dollar properties you're in, there are thousands of dollars expenses. You know, we operate over $40,000 a month in a budget. You know, some months it's significantly more than that, but we do it and we've done it seamlessly. God's blessed us, but there is so much more. And sometimes you get behind on some things and some things need to be done, but the Lord has been faithful. And you know, putting out this last fire, our church is not in jeopardy of being on the street. So let me make sure that you understand me when I say that. But we don't want to not have to cut back or do other things other than do what we do towards ministry. I don't want to compromise our standards. I don't want to let groups that are not Judeo-Christian. I believe that the body of Christ can handle the body of Christ. And I believe God will raise up people, secular or Christian, to be, listen to me, I've been getting calls. I mean, I've got grant writers that are #1 in the country. People are saying, hey, let me donate my time. Let me help you so that you're never here again. I've got contracts that people have said, hey, we can use your services. I'm loving all of this. This level of attention and love, whew, it's amazing. So let me say this to you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. People don't have to do what they do. Keep it coming. Don't stop. If the Lord gives you an extra $5, I'm going to sow it. If he gives you an extra 5,000, sow it. Whatever he puts in your heart, let's plan this week that we're going to do it. I want to, before the end of the week, I want us to do it. And some of you, I just want us to knock it all out. I want to get this behind us so that we can get to the work of ministry. Love you so much. Pray my strength in the Lord, and I will continue to pray for you all. Everybody, thank y'all so much. Thank you on behalf of me, my family, our church family, our school, ministry, television network, outreach, the Gideon Fellowship, all of the things that we do. Thank you. You matter to us, and we appreciate you. Thank you. And if you're thinking about it, text me, send me a message, inbox me, say, hey, we're praying about it. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do and the amount we're going to do, but we're going to do something. We make a pledge to do something. Let me know something. Thank you so much. Well, I got to go. I get to rambling, I get to talking, but I end it with a word or something for you. But God is going to do it. Listen, by faith, All things are possible to him that believe. And I'm a happy preacher. All right. Be blessed and have a great.
Once again, your support is greatly appreciated to help fund the vision. All gifts are tax deductible. The giving options are available as listed on the screen. If you'd like to call in your donation, please give us a call at 904-878-4680. Or you may mail your donations to the HC Multicultural Center, 6651 Crestline Drive, Jacksonville, Florida, 322211.
No giant, but I've been through some hell. And if you try me right now, I'm proof. I'm proof positive that you can go through some stuff and make it. Nobody ever showed me how to fight, but if you give me a chance in the ring with Goliath, I'm going to give him a headache that his mama Tylenol can't heal. I ain't never fought a giant before, but the God on my life will make things possible. And I want to talk to somebody in here that right now that the enemy has made you feel like what you've been through is your negative drawback concerning your life. I need you to realize that this stuff you've been through is going to make you excel. You take what you've gone through and use it as strength underneath your